guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about some of the struggles we face being, or I face being 300 pounds, 299.8 now to be exact. So I'll take you on a little trip around the house, show you some of the things that I struggle with on a daily basis. And yeah, let's go. So the first thing is getting in and out of the car is, rough enough, but the seatbelt, and I can still fit the seatbelt around me in the van because it's a North American car. It's still fine. It's a little more of a struggle in our Volvo, but in the van I can do it until it's winter and I have to wear a jacket or a coat. Then I'm screwed. What I end up doing is just getting out of the car, taking the jacket off and putting it on the seat next to me. Like, I cannot buckle with the coat. When we went skiing last year, I remember I would like wear it like a cover over top of me. Yeah. I'm in the middle of putting away my Halloween decorations, and just looking at a set of stairs these days, I get tired. My knees squeak when I walk up and down. Can't really get that on tape. And by the time I've gone up and down the stairs twice, I'm out of breath. Now, these things have to go all the way up in the attic, so that's even more of a struggle. And the steps up to the attic are really bad as it is. But the last step is huge. Like, I normally have to like hold on, and I don't know, it's not pretty. And then holding something, carrying a box or a bin, that's another 20-25 pounds. It is really, really hard. Yeah, you guys see all that? That is bat shit. And they come in the chimney up there, so that's where they sit and shit, I guess. So I wish I could store a lot of stuff up here, but yeah, we need to do something about that. This is kind of cool too. 1867, June 13th. I guess that's when the chimney was raised, because I've heard the house is from 1869. So it's pretty old, 150 plus years. I'm gonna take you guys out to the barn, and this is where we store the lawnmower and our lawn chairs, because it is November and it's all been put away for the winter. The lawnmower, my butt is so big that I get elevated. I sit so high that the steering wheel digs into my legs and makes it hard to steer it. And I don't know, it's so close to me. And upstairs we have the lawn chairs, and I got one out just to kind of show you. It wasn't very successful because I guess the cushion you sit on kind of helps or makes it worse. But this has been a pet peeve of mine this year, because both us and my mom have the same chairs from IKEA, and anytime we eat, like, I don't, if I reach for something, it goes plop, and the back just tilts back. Then there's flying. It's always the worry that the seatbelt won't fit around. Last summer we made a trip. Our friends from Florida came to visit here, and then we made a trip to Europe. So we flew down to Germany, and then we rented cars and we drove around, and we visited 6 countries in 7 days.
What was that?
It's a lot harder than I thought.
Yeah, you're doing good though.
I never moved my lip.
It's really hard. Well, it has a few years on you. She's so strong.
In Germany, the last day, which was, the big reward for the kids being so good, we went to this theme park, and it was Ravensburger, the blue labeled company that makes all the puzzles, jigsaw puzzles. Yeah, they had a theme park, and we were there, I don't know, 10 hours. I didn't write a single thing because everything looked like I wouldn't fit, and I didn't want to put myself through trying to get into something just to, realize that I wouldn't fit. So I don't want to be that lady that Googles, which I've done, theme park this such and such, you know, this and this weight. And because I carry a lot of my weight on my hips, yeah, it's hard. And here in Europe, everything's smaller than in the US. Like at Disney World, I can fit everywhere, but here, not so much. Okay, so this one, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous now because, okay, I'm gonna see if you can hear me from over there. Pretty nervous about this one because when I have a bath in this tub, I getting in is somewhat fine. I shouldn't say totally fine because it's hard to sit down when you can't rotate yourself in the regular tub at this size. But when I get out, I kind of rely on the water helping me get out. Like when I pull the plug, I hurry to get out before the water is down below me. So I try this, and I was like, what? Am I going to do it with my clothes and I'm even bigger? Alright, whatever. Also, I'm always afraid I'm going to break the tub. Whatever. So sitting down is kind of hard because there's a water spout and shit. And then, like, this, right? Also, like the water, my butt's so big that I get so elevated that half of me doesn't get covered in water. So that sucks. Because I like having a good bath. Hot bath. Okay, so when I have to get out, I kind of sit and I gotta hoist myself up. I don't know if this is gonna work. I might be stuck in the tub. I'm gonna hoist myself up with my arms. I'm gonna get like a leg in under myself, okay? And then get the other leg in under myself. And then like stand up and get out, y'all. This is, yeah, this struggle's real. So yeah, ill-fitting clothes. This, I had 2 sweaters left. I have a red one that was like all ripped from the dog, playing with the dog. It was, you know, nasty. And then this one. It's just like a Walmart special, 2XL, I think. And it's just, you know, if I reach for something, I show belly, it just doesn't fit very well. So I ended up I made myself a shirt that's comfy, that's my size, because here in Europe, people are smaller. Like already in the US, it's a little easier to be big because it's more common. You can actually buy clothes at like, you know, wherever, Target, Old Navy. I had Lane Bryant, which I love. That was a plus size store, but you could still go into a regular store and find clothes. Here, not so much. So I ended up sewing myself a shirt, and it's the one I've been wearing in all these clips, and I'll show it. And at least I have that option. I cannot sew pants. I mean, I haven't really tried, but pants are much harder because I have hips and bootay. But this is the shirt that I made, and it's so comfy. It's big, like me, and my hair. It says, what does it say? It says, born in the 90s, but the 80s raised me. No, born in the 80s, but the 90s raised me. I'm retarded. Back here, like it was the fabric really that made it. It's got all the childhood cartoons. Miss Piggy, it's got all of them. Kind of love it. Yeah, but that's another struggle for sure. So those are some of my struggles with being 300 pounds, which I'm not anymore because I'm below 300, yay. There are of course other ones. I'm sure I've missed a ton, like sitting with your legs crossed would be nice. You know, struggles shaving in places and wiping your butt properly, reaching around your big ass, all the unspeakable things. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you guys on Monday for weigh-in number 2.